Hey everybody, you reached the Felicia channel. How y'all doing? Hey. Well, why am I on here right now? Well, I was eating okra and I don't know why. I loved it. It was dry okra. And I said, "Oh, I'm just eating it and eating it. Why am I eating it so much?" And then I remember sometimes my body craves things if I'm lacking in nutrients. So I researched it and I go, oh, this is interesting. Okra is high in vitamin C and magnesium. And then I said, I wonder what else. I wonder what else. Wait a minute. Where's all my papers? I haven't done my papers. I want my papers. I must have left my other papers. That's what happens when you're not prepared. So I said, let me do some research to see what okra is all about. I done printed out some scriptures and I wanted to quote some scripture. There's a scripture that talks about how God gives us every green plant on earth to eat, like for meat. It's in Genesis somewhere. Okay. For some reason I printed it out, but I failed to pick it up off the copier. But that's okay. So anyway, and I believe that scripture hit me as I went through some medical issues. So I was like, So I will from time to time come and talk to you people. Yeah, you people. I will talk to you people on Mondays, about what certain plants do. And I'm talking about, is there any information in the literature that talks about these plants and food that we eat? And I remember in biology class, something significant. I have to go back, but there was something significant about eating green plants. There's something significant about that. It's about the chlorophyll. It's something significant about it. But anyway, I will digress and I will talk to you later. So let me go and I said, okay, let me research okra, the nutrients, the benefits. Then I ran into this article. Fight breast and prostate cancer. And this is what it says. Okra has already become a well-known superfood against diabetes, but few people know it also fights at least 3 different types of cancer. The research on okra for cancer is still very young, but researchers have observed in lab studies that it potentially inhibits highly metastatic mouse melanoma cells and kills human breast cancer cells outright. While one fascinating population study has revealed that men eating okra as part of a southern eating pattern experienced 40% less prostate cancer. So the fact this study talks about, and this is in the it's NCBI. Okay, NCBI PubMed. That's for all the researchers. That's where you go to get the information. So, and this article is talking about how okra kills 72% of human breast cancer cells in vitro. Next week, we'll probably go to turmeric because I'm taking curcumin, and I've noticed. See, the problem is, people, when you're taking certain compounds from the nutraceuticals from the plants, most people are taking it in low dosage. Okay, so we'll talk about the curcumin, next week. Curcumin is an extract in turmeric. Curcumin is about 2% in turmeric. You know, that orange stuff that people make out of curry. But right now we're talking about okra. And the reason why, I don't know, this is not bud. Okay, this is okra. If you can see right here, I know some of y'all, your mind is doing stuff right now. That's not what it's about. But right now you can see, I wonder if I could do Facebook. Can I change this to Facebook, share to Facebook? Maybe I could. Can I share to Facebook? It says share. I wanna share to Facebook. That's okay. I'll just copy the link. I just copied the link. Okay, anyway. So, I don't know. Okay, let me get it out for you. Let me just get it out. So, what happened was I went to the store the other day and I had to get some more curcumin because I'm doubling my dosage of curcumin. And I'm trying to make some cupcakes. I'll talk to you later about what kind of cupcakes I'm trying to make. Healthy ones that have nutraceuticals in them. So anyway, so I was going through, I'm looking for stuff that's freeze dried, right? So I see this box, it's at Sprouts. Saw this box, yay big, of dried okra. I said, I wonder how that tastes. And then I got the carrots. So, I started eating the okra, dried okra. It was delicious. I was like, wow, I like this. So in the study, they talk about, let's read the ncbi.nlm.nih.gov/PubMed. And it says the anti-tumor effects of newly discovered lectin isolated from okra. And I think I read further in some of the things, it's in this little seed. The lectin comes from the seed. You see the little seed right there? This is the little seed that I got from the okra. Okay, I don't know. Y'all can see the little seed. I'm gonna eat it right now. It's dried. I love it. So this is some of the green that was from the dried okra right here. You see this? I was trying to hold off not eating all that okra, but it was so delicious. Oh my goodness. So yeah, so they're saying it's very technical, but that's okay. It says the AEL, Abelomoschus esculentus. That AAL is the nomenclature, the Latin nomenclature for species for the plant okra. Okay, so the AEL, remember, not the ATL, but the AEL is for okra. AEL is I forgot what it's called, the genus and species name, I believe. You can correct me if I'm wrong. It's close enough. So the AEL induced significant cell growth. It shut it down 63% in these human breast cancer human breast cancer cells, MCF7. That's what they call it. Okay. Then they found out when they examined the AEL treatment, they had different dosages. Okay. They examined the treatment and they found that cell death to the cancer was 72%. So they're saying AEL or okra, the lectin in okra, its native form promotes selective anti-tumor effects in human breast cancer cells and may represent a potential therapeutic to combat human breast cancer. And they're saying the lectins in the seeds, and I saw something else that they were talking about, the pectin. The pectin, where's the pectin at? Is it the slimy stuff? Is the pectin the slimy stuff? It's kind of hard to... But it's interesting, they looked at the Southern diet for the men that had 40% lower prostate cancer because, excuse me, because they were eating a lot of okra in their diet. So, that was Medicinal Mondays for you guys. Excuse me. I wanted to bring that up. God loved us so much. Oh, you know what? I see. YouTube. How am I going to get this? Y'all can't read this. This is backwards for you. Mastering Loving Kindness. This is my t-shirt collection. I just bring this up at the end. Mastering Loving Kindness. And we have a living, loving God who loves us. And that's why in his word, he said he was going to give us all the green plants and herbs to eat for us. And I believe that the cure is in those things, especially curcumin. Now, we'll talk about that next week. I just wanted to give y'all a heads up because I don't know if y'all have been paying attention, but there's been people who have had issues, of course, with cancer. And they went through many rounds of chemo, and the doctors said, we can't help you no more. So this one lady, she did her research. And where did she do her research at? PubMed. She did her research at PubMed. She looked at all the scholarly articles and she did her research. And I'm not sure if she was a nurse. I know one person was a nurse, and I don't know if the other person was a nurse by trade. But she did all her research. And she found out that she needed to take 8 grams of curcumin. Again, curcumin comes from turmeric. And you need to Bing it and Google it, and we'll talk about it next time. But this is Felicia's Medicinal Mondays. Medicinal Mondays. Okay? I just wanted to bring it at you. There's people who are, we have issues with a lot of people that you may know who have breast cancer, prostate cancer. And so I don't think we're all educated. We don't understand or we don't know. But again, this is in vitro, in the cell dish. When you expose the isolate from the okra onto the cancer, it shuts it off, slows down the growth, but kills 72% of the time. So again, they would have to determine what is the dosage that you would need in a human body to be effective for cancer that may be growing, spreading, etc. like that. So I'm very interested in that because I've had to go through issues in my life. I have family members who had to go through issues with cancer, and so that's why I'm very headstrong in trying to give people the information and see if that will help them. So with that, I need to get off this and get home. I'm in the parking lot and I gotta go. Thank you so much. I will talk to you later. Medicinal Mondays, that's what I'm doing. And I am gonna go. I'm gonna go talk about some medicinal stuff too. Okay, we're gonna go there the next Monday. The Monday after this Monday. Not this upcoming Monday. That's gonna be turmeric. The other Monday is gonna be something else. That's what stay tuned. Bye. See you later. Bye-bye. Felicia out, aka Madam Intent. I don't know why I can't shut it off. That's just